When we talk about mobilization in World War II, we're talking about America getting all their factories and getting them set up to make war items. Okay, what are war items? Well, we're talking about tanks, we're talking about weapons, we're talking about planes, we're talking about jeeps, we're talking about anything that we can use in order to use for the war. So the war effort is this massive war effort that we have to do at home. And so it requires a lot of materials that need to be recycled and a lot of materials that need to be saved, such as nylon, rubber, scrap metal, anything that needs to be used in order to be preserved for the war effort. All these raw materials are needed to build the weapons of war. All these raw materials are needed in order for the United States to win the war. So whenever we gather all this scrap metal, we sip it off, we get it sent to get reused. And it's a very critical step for the United States winning this war. Same thing with any other raw materials that we try to preserve. So during this time, new cars simply weren't made. Don't quote me on that, but it's something similar to that effect. From 1941 to 1943, maybe 300 cars were made, maybe. All right. The same thing with pantyhose, where assembly wasn't produced because they needed the nylon in order to use for parachutes or for ropes. You had rationing, where people were having to basically give it a certain allotment of product so it wouldn't be squandered or wouldn't be hoarded. So for example, you'd get like 1 pint of milk per week, or you could say like you'd get a pound of butter per month, or you'd get like 2 dozen eggs per month, something of that nature, where you couldn't hoard a product like that, because all this product needed to be preserved, all this product needed to be conserved, and this is a huge part of the mobilization of the war.